A little different, huh?
A little different, back in the old days, you know.
Coach, questions for Coach Billings?
The defensive line this year, what would you say maybe the differences are in this group compared to the group that you're in?
You know, we've always been pretty good since I've been in the defensive line. We've lost some good players every year. The good positive is we've always had depth. You know, we had a lot of guys that played a lot last year that are back, even though we lost, you know, some good players. And the good news for us, we've always kind of had depth, and we've had an opportunity to bring up young kids and let them play some, and then it's their time to step in. And so we feel like we still got a lot of good depth now, and even got some younger guys that are coming in. So we feel that, again, that could be the strength of our defense.
Picasso and Elson missed pretty much all last season. How nice is it having him back?
It's great having him back, especially since you lost all 5 starters in the secondary. You know, his leadership skills and stuff. Having him back is just kind of help stabilize those young guys and help them out. And you know, he's such a quality leader, and it's super at least to have one guy back that's got some playing experience.
How easy was it as a coach for you to transition to the defensive coordinator after Coach Peck left? I mean, how easy was it? Easy, or was it pretty seamless?
Oh, I don't know about seamless. You know, I've done it before. That's the good thing. You know, Coach Hopkins came to, hey, you mind doing it? And, you know, when I came here to help, not to be the defense coordinator. It's amazing how the Lord changes you, puts things in your way. But the good news is Coach Hop and I have worked together. Jay and I have worked together a lot, and I understand the defense, and it's kind of things that, you know, I've been associated with those things before. And the positive with me being the coordinator is Derek Nicholson. You know, he's helping me out. He's a great young football coach, and then we hired Eddie Hicks, who played here. That's an excellent secondary coach. Has taken some of the stress off of me there. And then Chris Boone was here before, who was the defensive coordinator at Murray State. So when you got 3 quality guys like that working with you, it really helps a lot.
What's your confidence level in the secondary right now, going into week 1?
Well, you know, we've got some really good talent, you know, but, you know, one thing about secondary is, you know, experience is so huge back there. Just seeing things, and, you know, just like being in business and stuff. You know, you have some young guys, you know, they're hard workers and they're talented and they're going to be really good, but they still, you know, you still got to experience things. And, you know, even though last year our 2 safeties and nickel had never started before, you know, Tavares and Kelsey and Joe Mez. And so as the year went, you saw those guys get better, but they made a couple mistakes against Kentucky that, you know, hurt us a little bit. So I think we have some really good talent. You can't do anything with experience except play, and that's what they've got to do. And you know, we'll see. You know, Saturdays when those lights are on, how they play, but they're really good. They're very talented. You know, we just got to gain some experience, and hopefully that when we make some mistakes that we don't get caught. It sometimes you can do something wrong and they don't see it, and hopefully we'll get away with a few things. But I think we'll be fine.
With the offense you're going against, is it kind of just trial by fire for these guys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's going to, you know, we feel like, you know, the air raid offense it's no question. We get to start with putting it in the air, but you know, that's, you know, I always tell our guys, I said, you guys, you know, you got to understand you are still Team 6. That you can't make a mistake. If you do, everybody die. You know, I mean, that's. I mean, you know, linebacker get out of gap or D lineman get out of gap. We're there to save the day. But you know, when we make a mistake, the band plays, and it's usually not ours. So that's you know that's something you just gotta live and die with.
How do you, as a defensive coordinator, with all the new rules put in place these days, Brady protection, how do you still coach being aggressive and physical without trying to commit the fouls, or is it just you just coach it and hope it doesn't happen?
You know, you adjust with the game. You have to. I mean, the game changes all the time. You know, as a defensive guy, you always think that it becomes more of an offensive game all the time. People love to score, and you know, used to back in the old days, you hold them to 21 points, you got a chance to win. You know, if you can hold them 21 and a half, you got a chance now. So it's really changed, but you just adjust with the game. And you know, one thing about college football, it's a great game. It really is. And so it's a lot of fun. With all the things that are going on offensively now, it makes, again, you can take a defensive coach and getting gray hair real fast, as you notice. So that's, you know, it's a tough life as a defensive coach these days.
Have you played against?
Has Turner gotta be the guy that gets after the quarterback, or is it gonna come from, who always gonna?
Well, you know, Jock's a great pass rusher, and he's developed into a, you know, last year, that's basically what he did. He did rush the passer. Now he's developed into a quality defensive lineman. But, you know, Ladarius Harris, you know, he's a really good player. Demario Smith's been playing really well, and Delmon Landry, and Alan Fells has really come along real well. So we got some guys that, you know, can rush the passer. We got a guy in junior college kid, Nick Dawson, who's an excellent pass rusher. The great thing I like about Jock right now is he's not just a pass rusher. He's become a really good football player.
Have you faced Hal Mummy before from a defensive coach side, and just kind of your thoughts of facing him? He was kind of 20 years ahead of his time, maybe 30.
Yeah, I've known Hal. You know, I remember going to visit him there when he was at Kentucky, and that was years ago when I had, you know, brown hair too, and both of us did then. But no, I've really never gone against him. I've gone against, you know, his philosophy before. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. He's a great football coach. He knows what he's doing. You know him, and I know Mike Leach pretty well, and all those guys. And of course, you know, even Coach Dawson came from that group also. So putting the ball in the air. Obviously, the biggest thing about that is you got to get a pass rush. You know, I always tell those defensive linemen it's hard for that quarterback to throw in his back, and you know that'll, if you got a defensive pass rush, that really helps a young secondary.
DQ Thomas really one of the surprises here.
You know, DQ's a good football player. We kind of, you know, he came to camp last year, and you know, he ran really well. And he's strong, and he's got a good understanding of the game. He really gives us some depth back there. Him and Kyle Hemby are two junior college guys that came in. You know, Kyle was a junior college All-American, and he's playing really well. But those two guys give us a little bit of age in the secondary. You know, of course, Xavier Marion it's his time. You know, hopefully he's ready to go. And then we moved Tyler from nickel to safety. So with Picasso, you know, we do have a little age, just like last year with Jomez and Tavares and Kelsey. We had some age. They hadn't played a lot, but that age it helps a lot. You know, young safeties are tough sometimes, but we got some guys with some age that really helps us out.
Ty Williams, what kind of corner is he?
He's really good. You know, I'm excited about Ty. You know, Coach Hobson said he saw him in high school, thought he was one of the best corners in the state when he came out. Ernest Gunn has really grown up for us and doing really well. Of course, Rashawn Mitchell, you know, he played a lot last year, so he got a lot of experience last year. So you got those three guys, and J.J. Jones and Curry Ben are two young guys. You hate playing guys that young, but they're quality football players, and so they'll see reps also.
What's the plan with Paxton going forward? I've noticed y'all played in some different spots during the camp.
Yeah, you know, he's so versatile. He can do both. You know, we've got him at an outside linebacker, Wolf. He's probably, and he does a great job there. And you know, with Yancey playing as well as he does, it's hard not putting them both on the field. You know, and really, Paxton, if everything was like it's supposed to be, he's probably more of an inside player, but he can play outside too. Varsity, we play both. And of course, with our experience at linebacker, you know, we got Sherrod Rupp back compared with Rakeem Booth, and Walden Davis has had a great camp. And you got Jeremy Sangster, and then the young kid, Centrell Latham. He's going to be a really good football player. We got some depth there too. So, you know, really got a lot of depth in the defensive front and at linebacker, which is nice. And we just got to develop the back end, and the faster they develop, the better we'll be. And that's kind of what we've been trying to do. And you know, that's why they pay us. You know, get those guys ready to play, and hopefully they can get as good as those guys we had last year. You know, those two safeties and nickel we had last year. Again, none of them have played either. So hopefully we can get those guys ready to go.
Anything else for Coach? Coach Billings, thank you.
All right.